Ya mama kwaba eba efu Ajumako. Na ene day no yebepuem ewo Ajumako a ye ne eye NDC constituency executives ye no ebedi nkomo. Na ene da ye nyina ye yawo the good news epuem ema eye edomdodo a wo Ajumako-Enyan-Essiam Osande ye member of parliament a ya to aba or representing e Ghana parliament no. Ne mre kakre ni e na ban Ghana ban ode no kogina court. The ambulance eya nebo nyina esum eye 2.37 million euros. Enka eye Professor Mills abanda dawa na ewodo no oye na adwen no to dem ambulance no na odi ama national ambulance service na nka wodi edu wonduma na nka Ghana ayasa etuma fa na ntuma fa akodo na so ekopu ase a MPP aban sesa bae no wose wo bohwe won krata am no yade a honorable na eye Richard Japa won deal no yade a semo ho a wodi kopu court na mbre kakre ni akọ back and forth na ended that na eye appeals court what the decision a 2-1 majority decision by the assembly basis be there or there honorable Ato Forson obobu any defense na will be sanano nsem ewo court na yebopu ma to them make no constituency executive for her a good newsema constituency executives NDC and adom dodo a ye we Ajumako-Enyan-Essiam nyanti yaba na ye no we di nkomo na ye tie one reactions say mpacho
yeah constituency executives
okay. All right.
I'm a communication officer.
Communication officer for the constituency.
And I am a teacher. Deputy communication officer. Okay. Executive member.
Okay.
In a meeting, but 4 in a work at a young man, I know the governing our having a meeting.
And Eddie can a better massive day by so no. Marge pen the Jumaya and Mobama find my constituency in semi airport one level. Now, as semi abelo more reaction, there was. Court made decision today.
You read us. No question in the year 2021, December. Abosha and Away, he lived in he lived in Empire, and Dr Forson was so strong in the position to them. He lived. Now, many people for a 120 general one think true papa. No, I didn't want there was a family over for that. Over Canada to he lived now. Before its approval, now what the court there, of course, financial restrictions involving some purchase of 2.37 euro ambulance. Now, on no court in the court, there were steps. First one, I do with charge. We charge you at the Wabo Quid, no, Shady, Abba Media, there with them, what I will now court, no way to 2 minutes. So, when charge, no court, no on your greeting. See, young and you can catch on your greeter. On your greeting to so the further another the person will be convicted. But okay, when differ another today, over there. Our prosecution now yet the Attorney General. If na a open case, what you do is that offense be per the Evidence Act, not per the Criminal Offences Act and Procedure Act, or when a special ingredient. Then a kind of offer that would improve. And she said, it will prove about call the witnesses with some other document and exhibit to show that indeed independent comment offense. Offense in there was a willfully causing financial loss to the state. But the Wama country now share. Now about the person who maintaining nuisance till then Kofono was started with one witness. One Edumadi was one of the witnesses. Now Ajimai, the great man was also another witness. But they called about 5 witnesses. Na criminal procedure no so say yama ebu me peda me yen me peda what has
from assessing
criminal procedure no so say yama ebu e open case ti anipa wa bra wa kada onye greater e wo there witnesses no was mo be kibia no in conformity with the fact that impa no or ye greater because I wanna a prosecution into case no e dey ba na e case no so will be a middle of the trial, offense submission of no case to answer. But now, I can also mean maybe as prosecution another agent. It was their court rule as to whether or not through your testimony, to may establish there, Nipan answers to give. Nancy no couldn't be there. Or so request for letters of credit to the Bank of Ghana without an authorization from the then minister, Setepe. On about Forson letter, and so I exhibit in court. No, there he signed on behalf of Setepe, the honorable minister. In the court, another would another in the why and maybe a bit more. But what do submission of no case, no? The High Court, being the trial court at the time, he said, at the time, no, who ruled there, Dr. Forson should come and answer because prosecution no way to watch there. Indeed, he did it without authorization. In fact, he wrote the letter without authorization. Now, Dr. Forson is fantastic. Was on there. Answer the Becker 1 year without authorization. It must be either a document from the Ministry of Finance at the time. Maybe an honorable Forson show letter. Maybe a set a petrol letter be there. On winning the letter on about Forson watch on. And now, so the Nippon 11 witness or one. Our prosecution never found as part of your witnesses. No, Abakado, my prosecution, they can't yampa. Me deputy, me catch and Moncho them letter no choice. And I am putting me catch and on show. A court of appeal practice they say to my head imaginer or today you have not established prima facie that he did without authorization. Because throughout the opening of the case of the prosecution, there was nowhere. What to press a couple of there, one man tomb. Another letter being with me to wait there, one man tomb. Because letter and portion not signed for no. There is a sealer, them seal no, honorable person doesn't have. It is only at the Ministry of Finance's office. And BOG would never have acted over the letter without that seal. Until letter went back to Setepe and he put the seal on it. Until with that seal, no, per the Evidence Act Section 37, it is presumed to be regular until it is rebutted with other evidence. And it's not about what's the man okay there. When you work, I want to work in media in they didn't know. Law is law. Law is law. Until member in the honorable who would say and the Umbu defense, no. He was dissatisfied on Japan, so they went to the Court of Appeal to review the decision of the High Court on whether or not Honorable Person should open his case. But Ghana Court, as some of the court will rule 30th March 2023, the Umbu defense. No, the court April 2023. And I watch one Honorable Gawaii defense in the case. But the case was still pending in the Court of Appeal. Until onward we na Japana Uguda Wayano and a Manana Court of Appeal were there. In Kenyan Court, Obu any defense in the crowd. Until anything that went on at the High Court was null and void. In fact, has been arrested by this decision. But today, exactly. But the prosecution and two now were established a prima facie case. Prima facie there, and will be held the answer. You will be find burden of proof. Burden of proof in there. He who alleges must prove. But there are other areas you will be alleged to prove. You have a meaning there. Illegal possession of we or has here. And on Abanama, and the crown, Sinad so that one could be able to print it. I wanna do allege, but I wanna. Causing financial loss, according to Court of Appeal, does not form part of the strict liability rule. It is a free do BYRD without authorization. They claim that he didn't have authorization because it does not form part of it. The burden of proof is on the prosecution to prove that indeed he didn't have. But you failing to call you failing to contradict honorable evidence with anything which I did. Without authorization, you have no basis. And he said, trial court judge in Obano or for Honorable Forson who went in defense. That particular call on Honorable Forson to open his defense at the time was wrong in law. Until it was so premature. Then all quitting at the time, but there was nothing like that. Two, there was also another issue, whether or not the letter of credit may payment, another payment, another guarantee. In fact, Kwakwa was certain 125 pages document in a judgment there or admitted on oath in court there. The main will know a guarantee because we be sent about the material Honorable Forson law and in there. I am chairman of a PAC, a public account committee before. LC a guarantee another payment. What's a guarantee? And when you say this, it means that Ato Forson has not made any payment. Now the matter a guarantee there, so to satisfy all the requirements of specification of weapon ambulance, no, not a party to the transaction, being the Minister of Health or due to media, and the payment is going to be done. So Ato Forson, apart from the letter, never sanctioned any payment. And if there's any loss, according to Court of Appeal judgment, the loss would have been incurred or completely the Health Ministry and not Ato Forson. And so that's why you told everybody, including the Prophet, Ato Forson was completely innocent, but law no need to change it. It's perform natural be more what I said. Once I said, and then this guy why them there was no stealing. Could be this guy in law offense stealing. Stealing here section 124. And of course, financial law 179A of the Criminal Offences Act. Internet now what the man not to be a more post financial law state. Into High Court case in the Ecuador. But then there's a bishop no case in the within a court and son and papa in the view of the Court of Appeal. Was it all other things happening at the High Court have been frozen by the judgment of the Court of Appeal. So Honorable Ato Forson is now acquitted. Acquitted means that he is not guilty. He should go home. Discharge means that he is not under the control of the court or the laws of Ghana again with respect to that particular case. So we are so happy. Looking at my background, I saw that I agree with the judgment of the Court of Appeal. I was so shocked when I actually heard from the main High Court judge in the Honorable Supreme in this case, because the onus of proof, it doesn't shift from the prosecution to the accused. It only shifts when you have been able to establish all the ingredients of the offense that were committed. And when a prosecution were there to prove he who alleges must prove, you are giving it to the accused person, which is not his job. And also was stated in the Court of Appeal. The free be onus reversal. Onus reversal and I hear we be na accused person over there, but I won't hear who part in the prosecution. Our court will okay. From the way we have in free there, Papio say only authorization. Into what said there, no authorization. There's a letter from Setepede or Wakade, no authorization. Another Setepede, no authorization. These are two sources of authorization. Not when you were not able to call any witness with no contradictory document, no authorization, and one okay. So the High Court completely erred. It was an error. It was a complete error. It was kind. Her judgment that Honorable Ato Forson should open his case was completely wrong in law. It was unfortunate. It was unfortunate. I will thank the judges for what they have done because you read the Section 37 the document being a public institution is presumed to be regular until it is properly rebutted. The Attorney General was not able to rebut the evidence from the Finance Ministry that it was irregular. Maybe a signature was fought or something like that. But apart from that, it's irregular. And until the Electoral Commission will declare results. Before we make a result in here correct, unless it is rebutted, because it is presumed to be regular there. At that official people be under the official duty be irregular. And so on behalf of Setepa, it is regular. It is for you to rebut it with evidence that it is not regular. So I think so we are so happy.
I'm the Kasana Kanu Ninja.
Yeah.
I'm the Enyamu executives and NDC constituency now be an yes. We send a Enyafe in some party to Marco. There were the MP Bukakujina Court, now obey and Conabra. Now, Honorable Martin and Kaman, congratulations.
And a pyramid in Combo. Okay. Honorable, all this one, no, you don't have Bondia. Okay. So I can't see yes, yeah, no, you have Bondia. Baby, according to information, no one and Combo in one day. Now you know, Bomo Mana. It's the same people who could be on account of him. The son, say, any Shimba, who took the assembly told by force, they will go away because, according to Japan, the conversation with the 80 of Gofredame, us and Nana Kufa, the finance minister, will be more cared or it's one dollar into one shana, we in this in chain. Now, by you, Nana Kufa to call a parliament or not about force to catch an enemy there or incompetent when any and about them that will speed up even the trial. It's a trial baby every year. Well, is that one day agriculture cocoa board money, but I'm not going to say, yeah, Japan. On money may be developing from man. Because they were trying to give judgment in the face of me. It's a complete persecution. Now, may I record there? You're a few months away from elections. It's a miracle to know. Exactly. As it stands now, the liberty of Dr. Forson has been properly restored. Into Ajumako-Enyan-Essiam they be able to say you hope you're not about Forson. No matter what, no, you're so you're better energy. I'm with my simple knowledge in law, meaning there. Sebande, a year, you fail. why a fair party, there's no way anybody can interpret it. A be and one fair. And that and soon I have indicated by the Court of Appeal. Everything happening at the High Court is not there again. So you cannot continue.
You better must see there when you are now. Watch Ajumako-Enyan-Essiam NDC my Ecuador court and a decision about Nintenofo, Yebeja, now Yamamu, congratulations. Now you know, election years and a woman in Ajumako, more your model constituency. And the best remote among Cordona in Punto into the Fanning with Ajumako-Enyan-Essiam. Mtebusiafo mihun komo ayedi na constituency executives awo NDC communication director na nabedichi na nkofo awoka ho no na ye no atwetwe nkomo no na Dr Ato Forson a oye MP ono na aban Ghana aban de kogina court the ambulance bia wokoya wokofa aban no nyade a omiti specifications enu nti wode ne kogina court denka wo no kwedu na so ko wi ase no appeal court judge for court na ase a wo wuli asem no nipa bien wo kada daabi ehu hia kra den ka Dr Ato Forson wo mama obegina court na open ne defense into no meko wie ne the court of appeal judges wo say Dr Ato Forson onko fie na onko dwen ne ho na dwumedi bia so a odi no ondi na onfambu ande constituency aye Ajumako-Enyan-Essiam na constituency no so ontuma onfa ne ntuma pa onfa infranti mpenimfo no ene ye no bedidi nkomo a yetie one reaction afa asem no se fi Ajumako-Enyan-Essiam na won saka video ya ebesere wo de ebehye na obi fofo so benye bi na wahwe